From IBM TV, International Broadcast Media, this is your report from Washington. There are 54 days left until the presidential election. On the campaign trail, Trump is facing new explosive allegations, ones he cannot dismiss since they are, in his own words. In a soon-to-be-published new book by Bob Woodward entitled Rage, Woodward revealed that Trump admitted in real time that he knew how deadly the COVID-19 virus was. Trump was on record, in his own voice, discussing the lethality of the virus. 3 days later, Trump told the American people that COVID-19 was like the flu. At the time, there were no deaths and only under 20 reported American cases. Today, Johns Hopkins reports that there are over 6,363,276 reported cases. Trump, for his part, called the Woodward book, quote, a political hit job. It remains to be seen what impact this has on Trump's political base, who still believe COVID-19 is just the flu. In a related development, Bob Woodward is also facing severe criticism for not revealing this information 7 months ago when he first had Trump on record admitting to lying to the American people. It appears that Woodward, like Trump, put his private financial interests ahead of saving lives. The Trump campaign reported that it raised jointly with the RNC $210 million in August, a whopping $150 million less than Joe Biden raised alone. In a separate but related development, Vice President Pence and high-ranking officials from the Trump campaign will attend a Montana fundraiser hosted by QAnon backers. QAnon, of course, is the controversial right-wing conspiracy movement that believes Trump is the Messiah. Next, the Republican Senate is expected to vote on a COVID-19 relief bill, which normally would be a positive development, except in today's toxic political environment. In a completely puzzling move, the Republican Senate, in a demonstration of regressive bargaining, will vote not on a $1.3 trillion package it had previously offered, but rather a mere $500 billion measure. This is $2.5 trillion less than what the Senate approved a few months ago when the full-fledged trifecta crisis was barely known. Biden, for his part, was in Michigan yesterday, highlighting his American economic recovery plan. However, as Biden took center stage, he unleashed a withering attack on Trump in the wake of the tapes released by Bob Woodward, in which Trump admits that he intentionally lied to the American public on COVID-19. Biden, visibly angry and fired up, attacked Trump for lying, hiding, and covering up how deadly the virus was, as well as everything Trump did in the ensuing months to hinder a rapid national response to the pandemic. Biden declared it a dereliction of duty and Trump unfit for office. Awkwardly, both Biden and Trump will be in Shanksville, Pennsylvania tomorrow to commemorate the anniversary of 9/11. And remember, on Saturday, you can tour the White House, but just not the Rose Garden. In other news, India announced another spike of 95,000 new COVID-19 cases. Also, in the wake of mounting tensions with China, India added 5 new French-made fighter jets to its arsenal. It is not clear where they will be deployed. Next, N95 medical mass production is in danger due to a shortage of, quote, melt-blown textile, a key ingredient in the manufacturing of the masks, which turns plastic into a dense mesh, which makes N95 masks so effective. This resulted from the months-long delay the Trump administration took in signing the defense production contracts necessary to pay for the material. Separately, Trump was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize by a right-wing Norwegian lawmaker. Unfortunately, the deadline passed on February 1st this year, 6 days before Trump admitted he lied to the American people about COVID-19. A new study published by the Journal of Emerging Microbes and Infections reports that cats are catching COVID-19 at a higher rate than previously thought. Perhaps Republicans will now act on a relief package. Global stocks are mixed. London opened lower while Tokyo and Frankfurt advanced. Shanghai and Paris declined in overnight trading. Finally, the COVID-19 death toll from Johns Hopkins University is over 190,873 American souls lost and 904,192 global souls lost with no end in sight. That is your report for this day, September 10th, 2020, from IBM TV, International Broadcast Media, smart television for a smarter global community. From dictatorships to democracies around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm Bill Trezevant.